if he grow up, will he not ask why I don't have a real papa?
No, she has lots of other people in her life that have two mamas, and she has lots of great uncles and grandpa and opa.
It's a daughter.
Sodomites unconsciously understand that what they're doing is wrong. However, on the surface, everyone makes an effort to express joy.
Excuse me, we're from
It's a
Russia.
happy part.
Happy part.
Yeah? Are you happy
Are you happy?
with your child?
Russian television.
Yeah, we asked also your friends already. Homosexual player?
We're traditional homosexuals.
It's your child?
Yes, this is our daughter.
What do you think? Is she happy that she has two moms and no one pop?
Yeah? She's very happy.
And how?
And she's a little shy right now. So
Yeah, we see.
А как же папа?
Она стесняется.
Children in homosexual families don't look happy. The child's soul feels that everything that's happening around them contradicts nature's law. Bus driver at gay parade. Frightening dialogue.
What do you think about this?
What do you think about it? Very interesting.
Very interesting.
What do you think? What thinks God?
Sorry?
What thinks God if he saw?
God?
Yeah.
Which God? Which God? What's that? I don't know.
You know.
No.
Thank you.
This is a newspaper man. He has a specific attitude towards everything that's going on.
It's bigger every year. 20 years ago it was sort of small, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. Because the word gets out around the world. You even have people coming from China. According to the Bible, the two original people were Adam and Eve,
Yes.
not Adam and Steve.
Los Angeles, Hollywood. Dream Studios, a place full of homosexuals. Two American guys are walking down a street. No girls nearby. Where there's no woman, there's no continuation of life. But Sodomites try to bypass the laws of nature. Large sums of money are spent on exactly this. Father, father, mother, mother. Today in the world, 2 million children are being raised in same-sex families, and this is only the beginning. There's a substitution of moral concepts. Instead of mother, a trendy bio-container. Maternity word. The surrogates, newborn twins, have just been taken away from the mother. Terrible footage for any normal person.
It's amazing.
The homosexual is trying to take over the role of the mother.
This is what I've been waiting for.
The Sodomites have paid and received living goods for their money. We all know the expression, to be nurtured on the mother's milk. What are these children nurtured on?
For them, they took our sperm and one of my friend's eggs,
and we put them into a third woman. She has no biological connection to the children at all. So sometimes people say, well, you know, do kids not need a mother? Well, the research shows that they don't. 2 parents is better than 1 parent, always. And part of the reason for that is we really make kids when we're ready to make kids. We don't make them by accident. So we're financially ready, we're emotionally ready, you know, we're prepared for the journey of being parents. And that has an advantage to just, oops, we got pregnant. We absolutely wanted 2 children, without a shadow of a doubt. We wanted 2 kids. We put 2 eggs in. We were hoping to get 2 eggs out, 2 kids out. There are a lot of advantages to being gay. Parents, family, story. It's not their choice, it's not our choice. Whatever they turn out to be, we're gonna love them just the same.
One detail. Homosexual men always want boys and lesbians want girls. For what? For perverted acts? The following happened in New Zealand.
Well, this was just a terrible story involving 2 men, Mark Newton and Peter Trong, who was his long-term boyfriend. They were essentially living double lives. So they were masquerading as a loving couple, as loving fathers even, to a young boy whom they adopted from Russia. The battle that they had to adopt a child as a gay couple, when obviously, as we've now learned, an investigation that wrapped up last year found that these men were not, in fact, the loving fathers that they had painted themselves to be, that they had adopted this boy purely for the reason of sexual exploitation. And it went on for many years, from when the boy was a young baby, as we know, from 2 weeks old, and it went on up until the age of him being 6 years old. They sold the child to several men, up to 8 men in different countries around the world. And even
The pedophiles met the pregnant woman in Moscow, Russia. Having registered a formal marriage with one of them, the soon-to-be mother agreed to sell the stepfather parental rights upon divorce, all for $8,000. She gave birth to a boy and gave him to those 2 homosexuals. After that, to leave the country with the child posed no difficulty to the men, a mere technicality.
It was horrific. Authorities describe it as the most heinous acts they've ever seen in their lives. And not only was this child abused, he was also brainwashed from a very young age to think that this sort of behaviour was acceptable, and that these 2 men had in fact trained him to tell authorities, to lie to authorities, and say that nothing strange was going on in his household to cover up the abuse. Disturbing cases of child sex abuse